Welcome, dear travelers. Today we're heading to Northern Europe, to a country where the forests seem to go on forever. The lakes blend with the sky, and cities mix Viking history with modern design. Sweden. Get ready, because we're going to visit the most popular spots in the country, from the last one to the first. And I promise you, number one will surprise you. We'll see medieval castles, the Northern Lights, Baltic Islands, amusement parks, and even a hotel made entirely of ice. So get comfy, turn up the volume, and join me to discover why Sweden is one of the most magical and surprising places in all of Europe. Let's start this adventure. In 7th place is Örebro, a city that mixes medieval history with modern Scandinavian style. It grew up around a wooden bridge over the Svartån River, and its name actually means gravel bridge. The heart of the city is the impressive Örebro Castle, built in the 14th century. Today, it hosts exhibits and events, and it costs about €10 to get in. Just a short walk away is the Wadköping Open Air Museum, a charming collection of 19th century wooden houses that you can visit for free. But what really brings in thousands of families is the Gustavsvik Water Park, which is one of the biggest in the Nordic countries, with tickets starting at €30. Fun fact, Gustavsvik has been named one of Europe's most visited water parks many times. Örebro is also known for its peaceful vibe, perfect for bike rides or enjoying its riverside cafes. It's a city that balances history, fun, and that laid-back feel that's so typical of Sweden. 6th place goes to Helsingborg, a coastal city with views of the Öresund Strait, right across from Denmark. Its history goes way back to the 11th century, when it was a really important trading port. The city's main landmark is Kiruna Tower, the last bit left of a medieval fortress. Climbing its stairs costs about €4, but the views of the sea and the neighboring country are totally worth it. Taking a walk down Kullegatan Street, one of Sweden's first pedestrian zones, is another must-do. If you love art, the Dunkers Kulturhus Museum mixes modern exhibits with concerts, with tickets starting at €6. Helsingborg also stands out because of its great location. From here, you can take a 20-minute ferry to Helsingør, Denmark, for less than €7. A cool fact is that, because it's so close, many Swedes live in Helsingborg and work across the strait, crossing between two countries every day. History, coastline, and city life make this city a must-see on any trip to southern Sweden. We're heading north with 5th place, Umeå, known as the City of Birches. Founded in 1622, it's now a lively university town, full of culture and nature. In 2014, it was the European Capital of Culture, and since then, its art scene has just kept growing. Among its most visited spots are the Bildmuseet, a modern art museum with free entry, and the Guitar Museum, a real gem for music lovers, with tickets around €12. Fun fact, Umeå has more bikes than cars per person, making it one of Sweden's most eco-friendly cities. In winter, its snowy landscapes and northern lights draw travelers looking for real Arctic experiences. Plus, Umeå is a great starting point for exploring the Lapland region, where nature and Sami culture come together. Modern, green, and welcoming, Umeå proves that northern Sweden is also full of life and creativity. 4th place goes to Kiruna, Sweden's northernmost city, located beyond the Arctic Circle. Its modern history is tied to iron mining, but what really draws people today are its winter landscapes. This is where you'll find the Icehotel, a hotel made entirely of ice and snow that's rebuilt every winter. Staying a night there costs about €500, though you can visit it for just €35. You can also take a trip to the LKAB mine, the biggest underground mine in the world, with tours costing around €27. An amazing fact, Kiruna is actually being moved to a different spot because the ground is sinking due to mining. Between December and March, the northern lights paint the sky with incredible colors, while in summer, the midnight sun doesn't set for weeks. Kiruna is an extreme, real, and totally different experience, perfect for those looking for off-the-beaten-path adventures. In 3rd place is Malmö, the country's 3rd largest city and the gateway to southern Sweden. Its history is marked by the Öresund Bridge, which connects it to Copenhagen in just 20 minutes. This connection has turned Malmö into a multicultural hub full of youthful energy. The city's symbol is the turning torso, the 190-meter twisted skyscraper that shows off modern Swedish architecture. Must-see spots include Malmöhus Castle, which costs about €9 to enter, and Kungsparken Park, perfect for relaxing walks. A cool fact, Malmö has one of the most diverse populations in the country, with over 170 nationalities living there. It's also famous for its food scene. If you go through the Möllevången district, try the falafel, which is considered some of the best in Europe. Malmö combines art, history, and modern vibes like few other Scandinavian cities. Second place goes to Gothenburg, Sweden's biggest port after Stockholm. Founded in 1621, it's known for its laid-back atmosphere and strong seaside identity. Its most visited attraction is the Liseberg amusement park, the largest in Scandinavia, with tickets starting at €12. You'll also find Universium, a huge interactive science center and aquarium, for about €20, and the Volvo Museum, a must-see for car fans, with tickets at €10. A notable fact is that Gothenburg has been recognized many times as one of the most sustainable cities in the world, thanks to its electric transport system and green city planning. The Feskakorka fish market and the harbor canals complete the experience. Gothenburg combines industrial spirit, culture, and fun, making it the most complete destination in Western Sweden. And in first place, it could only be Stockholm, the Swedish capital. Built on 14 islands connected by over 50 bridges, it's one of the most picturesque cities in the world. Its history began in the 13th century, and today, it draws more than 27% of all visitors to Sweden. Among the most iconic places are the Vasa Museum, with an entrance fee of about €17, the Royal Palace, where official events are still celebrated, and the Skansen Open Air Museum, which costs about €14. A fascinating fact, the Nobel Prize banquet is held every year in Stockholm, and the city hall that hosts it can be visited for about €9. The old town, Gamla stan, with its colorful narrow streets, is the tourist heart, while Djurgården Island offers museums and nature just minutes from the center. Elegant, clean, and lively, Stockholm truly earns the top spot on our list. And that's how our tour of Sweden's most visited spots comes to an end. From Helsingborg to modern Stockholm. Tell me in the comments which was your favorite place, or which one you'd like to discover. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to keep exploring the most fascinating corners of the planet. I'm Travels and Destinations, and this was Sweden, the best of its most amazing places. See you on the next trip. Hej då!